Welcome, Gemini, to your weekly timeless ghetto reading by Sapphire Queen 999. So, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you're returning, then welcome back. Just a quick reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, so they may or may not resonate with you, Gemini. If the message does resonate, please press the like button. And if it doesn't, then you could press the share button so that you could give another Gemini the opportunity of listening to the message. Or you could take what you did get out of the message and just leave behind what you didn't need. So I'm going to give you guys a little brief of how it is that I get your messages out to you. I like to be energies from your past, present, and future. I also like to use oracle cards in order to set the mood for each timeline. And then at the end, I give you an overall energy reading by using the bottom of the deck cards. And during this reading, I'm going to use the Angel Therapy Oracle cards, the Light Seers Tarot, the Tarot de la Nut, and Tarot of the New Vision. So for your first Oracle card, you have Deal Away Addictions. And it reads, it's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. So what I'm getting out of this message is that you were either dealing with someone or something that was, somewhat toxic and had you feeling bonded to them or to it. And you need to pray to the higher ups to help you break loose from that control, from that, puppeteering. Okay, so let's move on to your first 3 cards in the recent past. So for your first 3 cards in the recent past, we have the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. So what I'm getting out of this is that, I'm receiving this King of Swords as your energy, Gemini, and, you were looking for something real. And you decided to take action in seek of obtaining truth, and seek of obtaining closure, and in seek of obtaining knowledge that was being kept from you. And with this Nine of Wands, it just shows that all the secrecy and all the, the thoughts that have your brain running wild, are basically leaving you mentally drained. But you still feel strong enough to want to fight for what it is that you believe in, and you're gonna do that. But you need to not think so much about it. If that person who lied or kept secrets from you doesn't want to tell you, then if they don't want to clear up your wild thoughts, then maybe you need to just clear them up. All right, so let's move on to the next 3 cards in your recent. So for the next 3 cards, we have the Five of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Hierophant. So again, you are, all in your head, stressed out, feeling conflicted, confused. You don't know what occurred, what happened, how to make the situation better. But what you do know is that, if you don't see some clarity soon, you're going to end up insane. And you start reaching out to, the higher powers, like this Hierophant, which is like the Pope in tarot, for advice and guidance on how to move forward, how to get closure when closure isn't provided. Okay, so let's move on to the last 3 cards in your recent past. So for the last 3 cards in your recent past, you have the King of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. And what I'm getting in these 3 cards is that someone's coming with a love offer towards you, Gemini. And I'm thinking it's someone within a water sign, or maybe even one of your own air cousins. But someone's coming through to make you a love offer that you won't regret. And it's gonna be clear to you, because with this Two of Swords, it's like, the blindfold was taken off. So now you're seeing what's in your path, what's coming, and you're going to be able to face it better. And with this Seven of Pentacles, it just goes to show that, you worked on yourself, you assessed, figured out what was needed, and you worked on yourself in order to improve yourself overall and be able to move forward with your life, even after being lied to. Okay, so let's go to your present oracle card. So for your oracle card in the present, we have the Goddess card. And the card reads, express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. So what I'm getting out of that is that, like I've said in other readings, because this week, I don't know, this Goddess card was very popular in several of the readings. But what I'm getting out of it is that it's okay to, to have a weak side. And I know for most of this fire and air energy, you guys, don't like showing your vulnerable side. But it's okay because, everyone cries. Everyone goes through stress. Everyone handles, those type of situations differently. And, all I'm getting out of here is that, you need to keep looking towards your guidance, your divine guidance, and asking them to help you break loose from this negative behavior. This negative behavior of wanting to seek truth regardless of who you may hurt in your way. So let's move on to the first 3 cards in your present. So for your first 3 cards in the present, you have the Fool card, the Four of Swords, and the Chariot. So what I'm getting out of this is that, you want to take a leap with this new offer that's coming in, but, you still fearful, so you may just not want to respond to it with this Four of Swords. And with this Chariot card, it could either mean that, you let that love opportunity pass you by, or that you move forward towards it. So let's go on to the next 3 cards in your present energy. So for the next 3 cards, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. And what I'm getting out of this is that, you've worked hard. You've put in your time. And now you're going to, await your benefits from whatever it is that you invested into, or you're going to await for your person to come back reaching out to you. And with this Eight of Wands card, what I'm getting is that, you want to have some type of conversation with this person that's coming, this King of Cups, before you end up feeling beat up, drained, and, all fucked up again, like in this Ten of Wands card. So let's move on to the last 3 cards of your present. So for your last 3 cards in the present, we have the Chariot, the Stars, and the Moon card. And what I'm getting out of this energy, Gemini, is that, you decided to move forward with this communication that you want to tell this person that's coming your way. And, you're grateful for your wishes being answered and being allowed an opportunity to love someone with, with a clear eyes view. But with this Moon card, what I'm getting is that, you had never been able to have gotten any closure from the pain that, you endured in your past, if it wasn't that you decided to face your fears head on with this Moon card. All right, so let's move on to your Oracle card in the near future. So for your last Oracle card in the near future, we have Workshops and Seminar, which is also another card that has come out in several of my readings this week. But the message reads, attending and giving speeches is part of your gradual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. So what I'm getting out of this energy is that, with every experience, you will learn something. And with everything that you learn, you are able to pass it on and educate others who may also encounter a similar situation in their life. So, and you should also focus on staying as well informed as possible, because a lot of people come to you, Gemini, in search of guidance. So, keep your eyes open, jump on every opportunity to learn and, teach others. It's like the phrase they say, if you give a man fish, he'll eat one day, but if you teach him to fish, he'll eat every day. So let's move on to your first 3 cards in the recent future. So for the first 3 cards in the near future, we have the World, the Devil, and the Two of Wands. Hey Gemini, if this message is resonating with you so far, don't forget to go press like. So let's go on. So out of these 3 cards, what I'm getting is that, you went, you move forward with a decision that you made, which was probably to, face your fears and accept this love offer that's coming. But, there was still something toxic blocking. And you know that you had to, close that chapter that brought so much doubt and so much pain and so much control and so much, hard knock. You had to close that chapter and start anew with this wheel card. So let's move on to the next 3 cards in your near future. So for your next 3 cards in the near future, we have the 3 of Wands, we have the 10 of Cups, and we have the 5 of Swords. And what I'm getting out of this is that, you continue to patiently wait to reach the 10 of Cups status. And, it's out there. You just gotta be patient and wait for it. But, with this 5 of Swords, it just tells me that, waiting causes a lot of stress for you, because you become impatient and you get all out of whack thinking that what it is that you're waiting for is never going to come. So let's move on to the last 3 cards in your near future. So for the last 3 cards in your near future, we have the Strength card, we have the Hermit, and we have the 7 of Cups. So what I'm getting out of this is that, that behavior of that 5 of Swords over there, so irrational, quick to want to draw blood, we need to learn how to heal from that. And instead of allowing it to overtake us, we should be able to control it and only let it out at times that are needed, that type of response. So with this Hermit card, I knew I was saying that maybe you were dealing with an earth sign, I think I mentioned. But, this just guarantees that you are dealing probably with a hermit. Someone who... someone who, whenever they're puzzled, they go and they isolate and they do self-reflection in order to get the answers given to them or her by their intuitional guides. So with this 7 of Cups, what I'm getting out of the 7 of Cups is that, you did all your running, you did all your... all your experimenting, and now you're just there, looking at that moon, hoping for, for everything to come to the light, so that you no longer have to go blinded into a relationship. Okay, you've been honest, anything they've asked you, you responded. Now is your turn to receive the same. So let's move on to your bottom of the deck overall energy. So for the bottom of the deck cards, we have the Earth Angel Oracle, we have the 10 of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Strength card. And your Oracle card reads, Earth Angel, you are a light worker who was sent to Earth to teach about love. So, listen to your oracles. Whenever a situation becomes, uncomfortable for you or weird or, something that you're not used to, instead of getting angry or upset, learn to, to utilize your inner love that has been installed in you. And, instead of promoting hate, you should promote love amongst all humanity. So with this 10 of Swords card, what I'm getting is that, you know, after everything coming out to the light and you being clear and knowing which path and, you know, where it is that you want to be, you know, decided to walk towards your, I don't know, it looks like you're walking towards your sun card, towards your happiness. And, you know, I said it before, probably with, you know, with a water sign with this King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And, you know, this person, this unity, this union is gonna give you the strength you need in order to overcome all your pains and heartaches from the past. So this is what I have for you this week, Gemini. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please press like. If it didn't, then just press the share button and, you know, give this video an opportunity to reach the right ears of the right Gemini who may be in need of this message. So, okay, you guys, you know, it's always a pleasure. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.